Hey everybody, what is happening? I'm Taylor Gray, and lately I have been a busy bee. This week there have been more tests and quizzes than this guy can handle. And that's saying something. You gotta put a lot of quizzes and tests this week for me to be this stressed out. So now that the week is finally over, I'm just gonna sit back, relax, and make a video. Because I already enjoy this, but compared to all the other stuff that's happened this week, this is like riding a unicorn over a Tuscan villa made of goldfish. So in this video, I'm gonna be looking at my old stuff. Old stuff meaning like old stories, journal entries, just, I don't know, stuff that I did back then that I'm looking at now. Let's dive into it. This is my, jeez, what year is this? Okay, I don't know what year this is, but this hasn't been opened in a while. This was at least 4th grade. On the cover, we got a bunch of Marvel superheroes. Spider-Man, Hulk, Wolverine, Pepto-Bismol Man. And then on the back, it has all the same superheroes, except I drew on them. You know, glasses, googly eyes, all the stuff I was doing when I should have been listening. That explains why I'm like this now. Okay, I've got to read like this, because right here I'm just not a good view. We've also got a bunch of different drawings in here. Oh my god, there's a lot more than I thought there was in here. Okay, so let's read my first entry. August 19th, 2009. So, yes, that was 4th grade. The Amazing Spider-Man. Spider-Man, aka Peter Parker, that's his secret identity, was swinging from building to building in Manhattan. Does he live there? Just then, Doc Ock fast climbed over a Pepsi sign. Fast climbed, yes. Whenever I would play Mad Libs and they asked for a verb, I would always go, fast climbed. But Doc grabbed him by the shirt. You really think you can defeat me? Bwah ha 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 ha. Excuse me. Although Spider-Man was caught, he did have his hands and feet. He does have those, it's true. So he fast kicked. So Doc Ock fast climbed, and then Spider-Man in return is like, I'm gonna fast kick you. He fast kicked Doc in the bottom and punched him in the face. How you like dem apples? Meanwhile, Spider-Man was standing on top of a school building. He was facing the moon, proud the city was safe again. That's a pretty good pitch for a movie. Like, Marvel, where you at? When I was about 2 years old, I had a super cool Naptime t-shirt. It was just a t-shirt with Winnie the Pooh and his friends on it, but I thought it was magic. Every time when my mom would tell me to take a nap, I would say no, but my mom would ask me if I would wear my super cool Naptime t-shirt. My answer would turn into yeah, I still have that old shirt. But I still think it's magic. Plot twist! My weekend in sports. This was the weekend that Cardinals were playing, Rams were playing, and UFC was playing. I gotta lean back, my head hurts. Probably because I was so exhausted because of all the tests I had this week. Ooh, I've got a comic in here. It's actually pretty good for 4th grade. Wait, I did a poem about Greg Heffley from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I gotta see this. My name is Greg Heffley. I'm just nothing, and I'm not bluffing, especially when I'm eating a muffin. And I never am coughing when I do a lot of mopping. But in the grade book, I'm topping my good friend Colin, and the thing I can't do is rhyme. The curse. Basically, the premise is that this kid, his life sucks at school, and then he gets greeted by this Father Nature, and then they're like, Mother Nature is, no more, she's been fired or whatever. And so then he has a battle with Mother Nature, like, Mother Nature's this bad guy, and I think it's pretty cool. Should I make a video, like, reading this entire story? Like, let me know in the comments. Alright, let's get to some other stuff. These are movie ideas for Pixar. Back then, I loved Pixar, like, uncontrollably. I still love it, but, like, not as crazy as I did back then. Aliens or space travel. Cavemen or dinosaurs, or both in a movie together. They are making a new movie called The Good Dinosaur, so I kind of predicted it. Movie about rainforest animals, maybe about how people are wrecking their homes in the rainforest. Nice economic feature there. A superstar doesn't want to be one. Could be like a kid star, like Hannah Montana. Mythical creatures like Bigfoot, Wolfman, or Frankenstein. And maybe, just maybe, a Toy Story 4. Now, they're making that, too, if you didn't already know that. They are making a Toy Story 4. I don't know, guys. I don't know how I feel about that. Now, I was also back then obsessed with the movie Monsters vs. Aliens. Pretty cool movie, a bunch of monsters fighting against aliens. You get the gist in the title. Everything you wanted to know about Bob, the Missing Link, Ginormica, and all your monsters versus aliens friends. F-R-I-N-D-S. Friends. Okay. I completely forgot this. I wrote stories about them, like fictitious stories about how they got to where they were, and I did a pretty good job with it. But the pictures I used for them were cutouts from the Happy Meals. We went to McDonald's, we bought the Happy Meal, and then I just cut these out and put them on here. Forward, I'm making this book because I've seen the movie, and not because it's funny, but also it's interesting. I spent the last few weeks at the library looking at monster books, and I found out that monsters in the books were kind of like the monsters in Monsters vs. Aliens. I thought that Insectosaurus, this friggin' thing, was like King Kong, because King Kong climbed the Empire State Building, and Insectosaurus climbed the Golden Gate Bridge. Although Insectosaurus destroyed the Golden Gate Bridge, okay, I was a huge nerd. He was once a mad scientist. He made an invention to make him the brain of a cockroach, but it didn't make him have the brain of a cockroach. I turned him into a cockroach. Blah, 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 blah. And I wrote all this stuff. Look at this. Look at this. Look at all that writing. You know how much time I spent on that? Too much. And then we have Bob with a huge Happy Meal cutout. Is an indestructible gelatinous mass that was made by two scientists who thought they could make a peaceful creation by mixing a tomato and a ranch-flavored dessert topping together. Oh, puppies. They screamed in terror. He has no brain. Sometimes at breakfast, they would see how many shapes Bob could be. And let me tell you, you would fall asleep looking at all those shapes. Let me tell you. My God, this is going to be a long video. Yep, people are getting bored. You want to pick it up? Lines from the movie. I'm not going to read that, because I already read a lot of stuff. And if there's more stuff you guys want me to read, then let me know in the comments below. There's plenty more where that came from. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please thumbs it up. And if you want to subscribe, please do. And this has been my video. If you like it, great. If you don't, great. Not a good view.